Hey guys, what is going on? I'm going to show you a base design that I've been sporting in the last couple of wars. I actually made it a pretty long time ago, and I just started using it again. It's an anti 3-star base, so generally it gets 2-starred frequently. It's by no means a fantastic base, but I like it quite a bit. So I'm going to show you that, and then I'm going to summarize the latest war that we had, and I actually got a 3-star. I sometimes get 3 stars still, guys. I'm not that bad of an attacker. So yeah, let's take a look. So the premise of an anti 3-star base is, well, very basically, is the town hall is not in the middle. Because if the town hall is in the middle, that generally means that there's some other pretty big weaknesses in the base. So another characteristic is bomb placements and spring trap locations, as well as air mines and stuff. And I'll go over that a little bit in general detail. If you guys like this video, then I can come out with some more videos like this, more in depth. But this base has lots of compartments, and lots of spots for double bombs, even though some of them don't make sense, like this one. This is a spot right here. And then this whole area is kind of unknown to the attackers. And I actually put this set here because a lot of people, when they attack my base, they think that the bomb sets are here and here. So even if they trigger this one is still up. And another thing that I like about this base a lot is these Teslas. They make the lure not easy, and they just throw off attackers. Like if you drop a golem down here and you want it to go here, it's going to reroute over here. And that is annoying for attackers. So that's kind of the name of the game, is to mess up the attackers. Another thing that I did is stacked the spring traps, because the more hogs that go flying, the better. And then I focused the black air mines around the air defenses, because you want to get as much damage on those lava hounds as possible. And then down here, I doubled up the air bombs, which is great because 2 air bombs actually do a significant amount of damage to loons. And I tried to space them away from the air defenses so that the bombs didn't get triggered by the hounds. And I think over here, if the hound pops, like when it's on this side of the air defense, it'll grab the bombs. But if it's on this side, it won't grab the bombs. So that's a good part of this. And then centralized archer queen. That's something that I like. Some newer designs have less centralized archer queens, so that the attackers are forced to come in from one angle. And I still kind of have that, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to come in from the very far side. Uh, I mean, guys, at Town Hall 9, it, with max troops at Town Hall 9, the base can be 3-starred no matter what. I mean, might not be on the first try, but it's going to be 3-starred. So the idea of an anti-3-star base isn't to fully prevent 3-stars. It's just to make it harder on the attacker and to try to soak up some more attacks. So I'll zoom out here. You guys can take a screenshot if you would like, and use it as your own. Another thing is these air sweepers. They're just pointing away, keeping the loons off of the air defenses. So yeah, I'll show you guys the war now. And this was a fun war. It was a solid war by everybody. 75% damage, not great, but it was a 10 versus 10, so the Town Hall 9's 2-starring kind of brought down the percentage pretty significantly. And we actually left this Town Hall 7 there. A little bit of a miscommunication. You can see that I failed on the Town Hall 10. If I'd have known the Town Hall 7 was going to still be up, then I would have attacked that. But I'll show you guys my 3-star and a couple other 3-stars. I'll start with Big Man's. Uh, he's bringing some solid attacks. You guys might have been blown away at first, Town Hall 9 or 3-starring a Town Hall 10, but this is actually a 9.5, just doing the walls and heroes at Town Hall 10, or he's a little rushed, it looks like. Usually 9.5s are start out maxed from Town Hall 9. But regardless, this is a great attack. So he drops down the Rage. I always hate leaving my attack up to a couple wall breakers, because let's be honest, we can't really, or I can't really handle wall breakers. I can't predict their pathing and whatnot, but some people can, or they just have more faith in wall breakers than I do. So it splits the hogs up. Sometimes that works pretty well. I don't generally like to do that, just because there's less firepower. I like to do one group and then support with some smaller groups that end up coming into the same group. So actually gets a nice trigger on this double bomb set from a couple hogs just straying off, and he timed his hogs well enough and early enough that he's gonna have a lot of firepower left to clean up the rest of this base, which is only a Tesla and a Wizard Tower that will do any damage. So I'll fast forward because this will take quite a bit of time, but luckily he has some Wizards going around the outside and still has both abilities on his heroes, so it's just clean up from there, and he gets it with a couple seconds left, so good job, big man. So moving on down, let's take a look at Michael. Now, if you guys watch my videos, you know that Michael is a very consistent attacker, and this base looks kind of like the general. Maybe a little different, but this might actually be the general. I don't know. Yeah, maybe a little variation, but let's see how Michael chooses to wreck it. So drops 4 quakes on the queen side, and comes in with all 3 of his golems, and nice wide funnel. Let's see, saves a couple whiz. That's great. It's funny with Michael's raids, his king almost predictably goes around. Now I'm not sure. I don't know Michael. He might mean to do that, but I kind of doubt it. But regardless, it works for him. Maybe that's the next level strat. So he just sent in a couple hogs down here to clean up some stuff, and the majority is up here. And you can see what I was talking about, where you support your main group with some hogs to keep like your main group in the heals. And already he triggered a double bomb set. So those hogs down low might have been some sacrifice hogs, and his kill squad probably triggered that with the golems. And like I said, guys, this strategy ensures the 2-star. I mean, you could always mess it up, but this strategy is really great for 2-starring. And like Michael shows, it's really good at getting the 3-star also. But what I mean by getting the 2-star is just ensuring the 2-star, which is important because I've said it before. You can lose a raid. I mean, you can lose a war if you don't 2-star the Town Hall 9s. I mean, obviously you want to try to get the 3-star, but if you get 99% 1-stars, you could lose the war because of that. So it's a nice safe strategy, and it works out well for him. So I'll fast forward as we clean up the base, and good raid, Michael. So let's take a look at the next one, and look who it is, guys. I actually managed to put together a decent raid. So let's see what I did. I'll pause. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles, and that is the max range of an earthquake spell. So it's always good to count that. So this base just kind of lent itself well to earthquakes because previous raids show that there was a bunch of Teslas here, so I just assumed a bunch of giant bombs here, and I was right. So this is a very strange CC composition. You don't normally see it anymore, but I was easily able to take it out with a poison spell. And I just make a nice wide funnel and get my king and queen in there. And I didn't have to worry about dropping my king too early because the poison spell killed all the CC troops. So my golems kind of split up at this point, and that's okay because they continued to tank for my hogs. And I waited on my king's ability until after those giant bombs popped, because I didn't want all the barbarians to die. Because the barbarians actually provide probably more firepower than the king itself does. So I saved this giant, and like I said, the supporting hogs, that's a really big deal, because you're able to keep more of the big group in a heal. So I did already use my poison spell, like I said, so I couldn't take out these skellies, which did it, they were giving my hogs a hard time, but they ended up just triggering those spring traps, and the last major defense was this archer tower, and I still had some wizards up, and 2 wizards to clean up, so I'll fast forward as we take out the rest of the base. So that giant bomb actually made this raid a lot closer than it should have been. It actually took out like 10 hogs probably. And the hogs are the best cleanup troop in the game, so that actually added quite a bit of time to the cleanup. So let's see, I could show a couple more raids. I'll show Michael's second attack. And same strategy, as always. And I'll just put it on 2 times and let you guys watch the magic that is Michael's attacks happen. So 3 golems. Let's see if his Barb King goes around. Oh no, he actually gets it to the middle this time. So, it works both ways, guys. I normally suggest trying to get the king to the middle, but Michael has his own different strategy, Michael is a magical beast of attacking. So yeah, he splits up his hogs again. Does he even trigger a giant bomb? Oh, there it goes. There's one. So guys, not a great base if none of the giant bombs get triggered on a hog attack. But regardless, nice attack by Michael. So I'll put it on 4 times, and thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a subscribe because it helps me out, and it might help you out becoming a better attacker. And like the video if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.